episode of Bombing Run. And I am General A.A. Ron, live from the Oddly Funny Studios in Detroit, Michigan. It's everyone's favorite comedian game show, Bombing Run. Yes, I know. Detroit, what do you know? If you make it here, you can make it anywhere. Or was that New York? It doesn't matter. I think you can make it. If you make it in Detroit, you wore bulletproof vest. I think that might have been it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it off of that. How this game works is our three comedian combatants get to do 5-minute sets. And the mysterious judge decides who is the Joker Ace out of the three comedians. The judge is looking for your setup punch of your jokes and your appearance in front of a live studio audience, which is just us. But you know what? It's close to TV, as close as you can get. All right? So the one thing I'm going to say is don't do your if you got your notes over here and you start talking over here, it's not going to win you anything. Okay? So make sure that you're facing the camera. All right, with that being said, I want you guys to please give a big warm welcome to my judge, Judge Judy Joe Brown Wapner. Yeah, all right. How do I explain this one? Well, they are a comedian, but they wrapped the three judges together, and it's weird looking. I mean, do you guys remember what Wapner looked like? So it's like, it's like that three-headed dragon thing. Or the Ghidorah from Godzilla. It kind of looks like that. It's a little bit combative with itself, but they are a real comedian. I am rest assured of that. They almost took my arm off when I tried to pet them. So I got that going for me. But anyways, that is the judge tonight. So please remember that they're looking at you. Don't look at them because it scared me. All right. So the order for tonight is Darron Finesilver, Linda Camacho, and Corey Smathers. Okay, so and like Sergeant Arm says, appearance. We can see you. Your camera is stable and is focused on your face, not a beauty pageant. That's right. So let's welcome our first combatant on the stage. Please welcome Darron Finesilver, everyone. Yeah. Woo!
All right. How are we doing? Bombing Run. I'm not trying to bomb because we don't want to blow things up. The only thing I blow up is the toilet at the Waffle House after I have a couple Grand Slams, or wait, maybe that's Denny's. I can't remember. But a girl the other day told me, she's like, you look like the love child of Fred Flintstone and Rosie O'Donnell. I don't know how I took that. So me being a witty guy, I was like, well, hey, I can make your bed rock. The app was like, Mr. Finesilver, Mr. Finesilver, that's sexual harassment. And then I thought about it. I was like, is it really sexual harassment? Because I gained weight during COVID times. When I roll over in bed to watch and change the channel to the second season of Tiger King, that bed's gonna rock. That bed's gonna rock. So next time I get blocked on Christian Mingle, I'm just going full-blown atheist. Agnostic. I don't know. Agnostic's just a way to say, hey, I'm just throwing my card in the race. Who knows what's going on, But I did take 3 edibles the other day, and I'm not a drug guy. I'm not a drug guy, I promise you. But I took 3 edibles, and I went into the elote stand. I don't know if you guys are familiar with elote in Michigan, but elote is corn in a cup. I don't know if I saw Jesus or if I saw Jesus. It was crazy. Linda, you might be familiar with the elote. I don't know. Well, I'm just assuming with the last name. But they put so much mayonnaise in elote, like so much mayonnaise. Like, honestly, hey, Ron, I think your grandma Margaret would approve of. She would approve of it. They just pump it. They just pumping that stuff in there. Pumping stuff in there. So much mayonnaise. It's almost like when I'm at Chick-fil-A and I got the Jorgens and the napkins, because they say, my pleasure. My pleasure. That's ASMR. I get more pleasure from Chick-fil-A than I do on Pornhub. I'm just being honest with you. And the sandwich looks better. I know Judy's got the moldy sandwich, but have you ever just seen a Chick-fil-A sandwich? Like, that is perfection. Like, I know why they're a religious company, okay? You just look at it, the cheese is just there. Even if they spell my name wrong, they might put Aaron. I get Aaron, I get Derek. They always think I sound like Derek. Every time I go through Chick-fil-A, it's Derek. I don't care. They just say my pleasure, and it's just beautiful. It's just heavenly. It's just a good thing. It's a good thing. But back with the girl saying that I look like the love child of Fred Flintstone and Rosie O'Donnell. I guess now that that means I'm an LGBTQ supporter. Because I gotta support Rosie. If she says I look like Rosie, then I gotta support Rosie. But then she told me, she's like, I look like a lesbian Andy Milonakis. And then I don't know. Now I'm like, I want to be with the movement, but I'm like, you just said I look like a lesbian Annie Milonakis. What are we doing? What are we doing? But being out in Arizona's great. I was dating a really nice Hispanic woman. And with me being Jewish, I was like, are we going to have a bar mitzvah or a quinceañera if we have a little kid, Obviously, if it's a boy, more than likely it's going to be a bar mitzvah. If it's a girl, it's going to be a quinceañera. But I'm like, I don't know. But I'm like, you know what? We're going to make the Arizona taxpayers pay for that. Arizona taxpayers, they're paying for the wedding. No, I am Jewish. I'm so Jewish that my mom and dad was too cheap to abort me. So $45,000 in student debt, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. So I just tell people, I'm like, please do not gaslight me. If I get blocked on a dating app, like, that's fine, but don't gaslight me about it. I get PTSD and I start thinking about my great grandmother,
Oh.
I don't want to be like that. I was at the Circle K today, though. I seen Meth Lissa. You guys probably all know who Meth Lissa is. She comes in different shapes, races, and sizes. Well, maybe not sizes. She comes in extra small, and she's yelling. She's trying to buy some cigarettes with her change. I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. This lady's yelling and just tweaking out. She has so much ice in her veins. I think she could have been a downloadable character in a new Mortal Kombat video game. All right. She's over here. Yeah. Hepatitis. Yeah. And it was bad. So, hey, Meth Lissa, great person. Be Jewish, great person. I don't know. I'm Darron Finesilver. And if you support Andy Milonakis or you like a Roseanne Barr, go for it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's give it up for Darron Finesilver. And Darron, where can we find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram at Darron Finesilver and Twitter I rarely use, but it's at Really Darron. So that's for the depressive stuff.
Oh, the depressing stuff. Okay, that's awesome. And do you have any shows coming up?
I do. I've got a show December 31st. It's going to be actually in Tempe, Arizona. And then I'm going to be at the Comedy Store at a roast battle January 4th in LA. So.
Ooh, roast battle. Awesome. That sounds great.
I'm not a roaster. The only roast I like is roast beef.
There you go. A little roast beef with some gravy and potatoes. Yeah, there you go. It sounds like a great day. Oh my gosh. This is fun time where I get to talk in between waiting for the judge to let me know. No, you cannot eat the comedians after the show. I told you it was like Ghidorah. King Ghidorah would just eat anything in sight. And no, I can't answer that. How much roast beef did he have? I don't know how much roast beef he had earlier. No, I have no idea. Okay. Oh my gosh, Judge. Judge, are you almost ready for the next comedian? I mean, this is ridiculous. This is not dinner time. I know he talked about Chick-fil-A. No. Now my judge wants Arby's. They eat the whole store, apparently. So are you ready for the next comedian, Judge Judy Joe Brown Wapner? I want the meats. Yeah, okay. So I guess. Oh, good. All right. So let's welcome our next comedian combatant to the stage. Please welcome Linda Camacho, everybody. Yeah. All right.
Oh man, yeah, I was talking about Chick-fil-A, Arby's, things we don't have in Canada. Sad face, but it's okay. I'm not in COVID land, so. I'm poking at you guys for sure. I recently left my parents' place,
Woo!
and I knew it was time because my mom cleaned my room without my permission. And then she found my sex toys.
Oh!
Then she put them in a box beside my bed. And I was like, oh, this is awkward. So I go downstairs and I'm in the living room watching Glee. And she comes, pops her head in and says, Linda, I have something to ask you, but I know you're not going to like it. And I'm like, she's always right when she says that. I never like it. She says, Linda, are you a lesbian? What? Why would you think that? It's okay, Linda, if you want to come out. All right. I had a sexy dream once. Jessica Simpson. Mom, you had a sexy dream of Jessica Simpson. I think you're the one coming out to me right now. The truth is, though, she was kind of right. I just didn't want to admit it to her. I didn't want to admit she was right.
Oh.
I'll just say that I'm a bad flirt. Yeah, because I was on a plane and this guy, the flight attendant, looked at my shirt. He was like, "Oh, I really like My Little Pony." And I was like, "You look like you would like My Little Pony." I thought that was a compliment. I do miss my mom because a lot of the time she'd be like saying weird ass things. It was like a puzzle for me to try and figure out her English. She'd be like, Linda, I really like that movie of the blue. What? He was talking about Avatar. It took me forever. Next one, she was like, I really want to watch that movie we watched with the teenagers. What? I guess that one on the first time, though. I said, West Side Story? She's like, yes. Teenagers. That's it. That's all I had. She really liked this one band I showed. She was like, what's that band where you throw the food? The song came on. It was Foo Fighters.
Oh.
Oh, Mom. I love being fat. Yes. It's awesome because, someone gave me the option to be Beyonce or Lizzo. Hands down, Lizzo. She does the exact same thing as Beyonce, but can eat whatever the fuck she wants. Lizzo. That is the best place to be. Although it sucks being fat when you're trying to be complimented because guys only compliment you on specific body parts. When you're a bigger girl, they're like, I really like your matching eyebrows. I really like your soft elbows.
Mm.
I really like your hand-sized tits.
Oh.
I find that hand-sized tits are great because I don't have to wear a bra. It's perfect. I love it. Yeah. Basically, guys, I want to leave you with this. Why do guys suck in bed? I think most of the people here in this room could be a male, so they might be offended by it, but you need to work harder. Okay? All right? And we can tell when you pay for your sex because you only have one sex position, which is to lay down. For you, okay? It's very obvious. Very obvious. Anyways, I'm Linda Camacho. Thank you very much.
All right, let's give it up for Linda Camacho, everybody. Woo! Oh my gosh. And where can we find you on social media, Linda?
Camacho Comedy Girl. Instagram. Girl with an I.
Sweet. And do you have any upcoming shows?
I do. I have actually tonight. The beta show starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Online.
Yeah, and I know there's someone on this show that's going to be on that later besides Linda. So come and watch, dang it. I'm going to actually do some comedy besides being a judge or not judge. I'm not a judge here. I'm just general. So. All right. Thank you so much, Linda. Oh, so much fun. You know what? Judge Judy Joe Brown Wapner. You know, that's a lot to say. I just don't understand why they just didn't go with the name. I don't know. What's that dragon from Dungeons and Dragons? Oh, respect the judge. I am respecting you. Look, I didn't need you to claw my eyes out again. Look, if I take these off, you guys will see that I can't see nothing right now. They're just totally gone. They were eating my eyeballs for like candy. They were delicious. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. I do the best I could to make sure those eyeballs are great. Oh, you know what? I was thinking about your one joke about teenagers. I thought you were talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. For sure. That was the movie. That's what I thought. I agree with Darren. Awesome movie, the first one. After all that, it's all kind of went downhill. I really don't think I really appreciate that. So, Judge Judy Joe Brown Wapner, are you ready for the next combat? Oh, good, good. So, third and certainly not least, our next comedian combatant to the stage is Corey Smathers, everyone. Give him a round of applause. Yeah. Woo!
Hello. Actually, let me back up. Hello! They normally ask me to do that off mic because if I did it on mic, it would be considered a hate crime against you. And I'm not trying to go back to jail. I did not make friends. I just made husbands.
Whoa.
Yes, my name is Corey Smathers. I made an unfortunate deal with my mother that I would not get a tattoo until I graduated college. So I don't have any tattoos. Her reasoning behind it was that if God wanted it on your body, you would have been born with it. What happened to my foreskin, Mom? Yes, I'm 30. My name is Corey Smathers again. I love saying my name. Sorry about that. Not sorry, but yes. My name is Corey Smathers. I'm 30 years old. I like long walks on the beach. And if you couldn't tell by now, I'm obviously right-handed. My right hand is my dick, second hand, because I'm gay. Surprise! Nobody knew. I live with my grandmother, which is the very first thing that you put into your dating profile. Because nothing brings all the game into the yard like a house full of cheesecake and bitter old queens walking around in caftans. Yes, I am one of those bitter old queens. But I love living with my grandmother. I love helping take care of her. Her actual name is Bernice, but because we live in the South and in the mountains, we call her Mama. I like to call her one gentle push down the stairs away from being a homosexual homeowner. Now I have equity. She recently invited her other elderly friend named Patty. Patty and I get along really well. We have a lot in common that we both like to mooch off of Mama. But if you're keeping track, at this point, we are now one bitter old queen away from being an episode of The Golden Girls. Now I'm two gentle pushes away from being a homosexual homeowner.
Oh.
I like to play Mama and I like to play a whole lot of different games with each other. My favorite one is hide the hearing aids. I'm not sure if you've ever lived with somebody that has supersonic hearing, but it makes it very difficult to masturbate. And I know what to think. Like, Corey, you can just put the headphones on, nobody else has to hear it. But if you cannot tell by now, I'm quite a talkative person. And one night I forgot to play the hide the hearing aids game before masturbating. And I walked downstairs for breakfast, and Mama just praised me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Your nightly prayers last night were wonderful. I've never heard them before." Mama, what are you talking about? And as she is frying bacon and fried green tomatoes, she said, "Yeah, I heard you just saying, oh God, thank you, Jesus. Amen, I'm done." I've never had to do a walk of shame in my life, let alone in a house that I paid for. Like, that paid. Whoa. Anyway, I'm going to do my sign off real quick here. My name is Corey Smathers. My mom thinks I'm pretty funny. My dad says I'm better at oral.
Oh! Let's give it up for Corey Smathers, everybody. And Corey, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at Whiskey. That's WHISKEY, because I'm extraordinary. PLZZ. You can also just find me on Facebook, Corey Smathers. Look a bitch up. Oh, I did so good without saying a cuss word. Dang it.
Oh. I didn't hear. You got through your set without saying a cuss word. Remember, Freddie the F-bomb will show up if he heard that cuss word in your set. Are you doing any shows? I'm just asking that real quick. Are you got any shows coming up?
Plenty of Zoom shows, open mics. Right before COVID hit, I was signed up for a whole bunch of festivals, and then COVID.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, what? Got to re-sign up for all of them? You just can't roll it over? What?
Nope, they can't do that. They can't do that. But thank you so much, Corey, for being on the show tonight. I really appreciate it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, you guys are so cool. I want to give you guys a round of applause for being on tonight. Let's give them all a big round of applause. You guys were awesome tonight. Thank you so much. Oh, my gosh. I'm just buying myself some time so the monster that is known as Judge Judy Joe Brown Wapner actually has time to decide who is the Joker Ace of the night. And whoever the Joker Ace is will be on either my Saturday show, this Justin News Comedy Club show, which is every other Saturday. I will be doing a hiatus during the Christmas and New Year's weekends because it's just too darn busy with family stuff. So it will be in January for that show. Also, I have a show called I do host. It's the Bay Area Arts and Entertainment Cooperative. That's on Fridays. It's again every other weekend, every other Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern, and that's not a clean show, but my show is clean. So you could run with the little bit of the bombs and that there too. That's okay on that show, but I keep it clean for YouTube because this stuff goes on my YouTube channel. This Justin News, this Justin News. It started out as news satire, still does it with puppets. All right, so tonight's winner. Joker Ace is Linda Camacho, everybody. Yeah, all right. Woo! Awesome, Linda. Look, you won. Oh my gosh. So I'll get with you after your show or after sometime this week, and we'll figure out when you're going to be on one of those shows. Okay? So sweet, awesome, and
I'm the winner. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations, love. Yay!
I love you.
But I want to give you guys, like, again, a round of applause to Darron Finesilver. Let's put Darron Finesilver up on the screen real quick. You know what? There's no second and third. It's only Joker Ace. But I want to thank you, Darron, for being on. And let's get Corey up here, too. Thank you, Corey, for showing up and playing the game. I really appreciate that. But there's only Joker Aces on this show that's announced. But if you want your feedback from Judge Judy Joe Brown Wapner, and I'll never get over this, please just let me know, because this is about positivity. So we want to know what worked, what didn't work, and that's what the judge will give you, is some positive feedback, okay? So just ask me, send a private message to me on Facebook, and I will get that to you. But that was the show for tonight, guys. Stay tuned. Next week, I will have 3 more comedians and another mysterious judge that hopefully will not eat me alive. And we'll have another run of bombing runs. So this has been a great night. And I want you guys to thank Sergeant at Arms for making this run so good too. Yes. Thank you. So stay tuned next Wednesday for a live recording. You guys are all welcome to come in and watch. And for me, Sergeant at Arms, and Judge Judy Joe Brown Wapner, this has been an AWDly funny production.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This has been an AWDly funny production.